Let's play some Tavern Keeper. Yeah. So let's play some Tavern Keeper. This one's been on my radar for a bit of a hot minute right now. So yeah, it's like you can be able to you keep a tavern. Isn't that cool? Huh? Huh? It's got some really cool custom. It's got some really good customization and item buildingness. So you can basically build items and whatnot. Yeah, it's really dope. I played a little bit before, but I think this first time I really covered it. So let's jump into it. Demo, yes. Let's wait quietly. Huh? Than that, quieter.
Welcome to Halflington. Picturesque, eh? You must be here to audition for the protagonist role.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. We'll see if you're up for it. Why don't you take a look around?
Pan.
I do love a tavern, don't you? So cozy. Let's see if you know your way around the basics. Not to get too technical, but can you point out a table? I'll let you know if you're off track. Ooh, that's a relief. You wouldn't believe how many main characters I lose on that one. This next one will be a bit trickier. Can you point out a patron? That's what I call customers. I just like correct. Though in the future, you might refrain from poking strangers. Some find it rude.
This is true.
That's objects and people handled. Shall we see if you can tell the difference between the rooms? Can you locate the storeroom? Very good. The storeroom is also a great place to hide from annoying customers.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Is that an adventurer headed this way? Always a handful, heroes. Why don't you see what he wants? After all, interacting with odd characters is part of the job. Just click on the fellow with the book above his head. As you move to intercept the adventurer, he sweeps his sword from its sheath and slams it into the bar top, rattling the tankards and startling the other patrons. He strikes a valiant pose. Fear not, simple townsfolk. The hero has arrived. He frowns, giving his breastplate a polish with a bar towel. Not much of a greeting. In stories, people usually welcome heroes with more grateful bowing. Never mind, I don't have time to educate the help. I have an epic journey to begin, and those usually start with slaying beasties on behalf of some random nobody. He stares expectantly at you. It's awkward. Hello, that would be you. Do you have a quest for me or not? Good thinking. The best tales start with heroes brooding in corners. If anyone comes in with a magic ring or a prophecy or something, send them my way. That'll be the call to adventure. He takes a few steps away and then glances back, smiling hopefully. Actually, you haven't heard any adventurous prophecies that match my description, have you? Really? I don't have to do any fighting or dungeon crawling? The whole world isn't hinging on my valiant deeds? I could just hang out?
Yeah.
He takes his hand off his sword and heaves a heavy sigh. He seems relieved. Well, that sounds nice, actually. The whole destined hero thing was weighing on me, if I'm honest. If you need me, I'll be trying out a cozy chair by the fire. You hand him a tankard, and he wanders off to admire the decor, sword sheathed. You managed to defuse the situation? Impressive. I thought for sure that would be a disaster. Let's move on. Now, I'd like to see how you handle opening a tavern yourself. Click on the prompt to the right when you're ready. Welcome to the swamp. Sorry, I blew the location budget on that Halflington Tavern. I hope you like mud. First things first, it's time to teach you how to teach yourself.
Gotcha.
Hovering your cursor over things like checklists can bring up helpful tooltips. Why don't you try it?
Oh, this is too much. Oh, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. Bro. Okay.
Phenomenal work! You mastered tooltips, and thus the secret to mastering the whole game. Onwards! The tap room is ready, but you're missing a vital piece, the tap. You'll need one to serve drinks. Build one wherever you like. It's that easy. Ready to hire your first staffer?
Ta.
Really? Based on those qualifications? Are they a friend of yours? Never mind. It's time to buy drinks. The traveling merchant will be here momentarily. Click on him when he arrives.
Fat barrel.
Excited to tap that barrel? Select the tap you installed to assign your new beverage to it.
Druid's foot. Druid's foot.
That does it for basic necessities. I think you're ready to open for business. Unlock those doors.
We open, baby. Okay. Mm-hmm. Snapping arms. There we go.
It's smooth sailing from here. Wait for a patron, and your staffer will do the work.
Serve your first drink. Welcome to the Snapping Arms, where snapping arms are part of our charms.
Dead simple, see? Now, let me show you how to make your tavern more cozy. Decorating your tavern truly makes it your own. Take this table, for example. It's an empty canvas, ready to transform. You might decorate it with something simple, perhaps place a centerpiece. But why stop there? You can change and tweak every element according to your mood. Ooh, feeling romantic? And you needn't stop at simply decorating. You can design anything you can imagine, piece by piece. Go wild! For now, let's try something simple. Select a piece from the design mode and combine it with the table. You'll have hundreds of options as a tavern keeper, but Let's start with 3. That's an interesting choice. Well, there's no accounting for taste. That's enough decorating for now. You know, I think I've found my protagonist. The role is yours if you want it.
I want it.
Go on, run the tavern as you like for a few days. Perhaps you can earn your first tavern star.
Hail.
Slow-paced storeroom. Storeroom.
자.
Get some workers. The mere year of gathering legions of the den and conquering thy realm, the Dark Lord decided to give it all back. Ruling things is actually really boring, he admitted. Heroes who have embarked on Thurin Crest to dethrone him have expressed disappointment. They said dartboard. Hidden.
9, 10.
Bullseye.
Oh, spike skill. Definitely want to keep this place clean.
Power 10.
깨깨.
자.
이거와.
왜?
요
10.
기
Ooh, a storybook.
게
You hear a dry, rhythmic clatter approaching the front door of the tavern. Could it be a peddler selling kindling or a shaman's rattlestick? But when the door opens, it's a skeleton standing on the stoop.
Skeleton?
It shambles in. Its skull swivels, fixing you with a baleful, undead stare. The skeleton's jaw creaks open slowly, the ghastly voice of death spilling forth. Cheers, mate. Dreadful chilly out. You open? Many thanks, many thanks. The name's Cuthbert. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Those skulls seem already to grin by default. Somehow the skeleton seems to smile. One off the tap, if you please. I don't drink much, but I enjoy holding the mug and sloshing it around. Find the ritual of it soothing, I suppose. Lifts the spirits, and I could use a bit of that. Oh, just having a bit of a mid-death crisis, maybe. Stuck in a rut. You serve the drink. Cuthbert clasps it, tapping his bony fingers against the pewter mug. Truth is, my heart's not in the job anymore. Been starting to wonder, did I become a dungeon henchman because it was what I wanted, or because it was expected of me? I could be missing out on a job I really love. I want a job where I can chat with people. Something like what you do. Cuthbert sighs, the mournful sound coming from deep in his open ribcage in a way that makes no sense whatsoever. He brings the mug up to his skull and taps the rim against his teeth. In the dungeon, it's always about blocking doors and doing spooky dances. Hardly anyone stops to talk before they knock my skull off with a big hammer. Skeletons give everybody the willies. Whenever I'm out and about on errands, people run the other way, even shopkeepers. Makes doing the groceries right difficult. Cuthbert waves his finger bones in a vaguely dismissive gesture. Who would hire an employee that makes their customers squeamish?
I would if they were a hard worker.
You've talked me into it. I'm headed down to that dungeon right now and turning in me rusty old sword and shield. The afterlife is too short to waste. Cuthbert slaps a palm against the counter. It makes a sound like a bowl of rocks being thrown at a wall. You're a good sort. You know what? Next time you see me, I'll have an application for you, boss. He gives a jerky nod and saunters away, whistling liplessly to himself through some mechanism you don't understand.
Closes the book.
왜? 왜?
I bet that nice skeleton is looking for a new job by now. You should check the new applicants. Maybe he'd like to work here.
That's Cuthbert.
As a skeleton, some patrons might find Cuthbert a little frightening. Also, he hardly sleeps. But no one's perfect. In fact, when he was alive, he... Oh, never mind. Let's save that story for the full game. Carry on.
Indeed.
You walk to key.
Seems we're in for a rainy night.
Mwah.
We're in the red. We'll be all right. Patron satisfaction. Gotcha. Merchant has arrived. Come on, one on. Work this
A
snapping mark.
one-star rating already? You're a natural.
Who?
Click on the message
There.
Yeah, yeah.
on the right to click. Fun. Makes you want another one, doesn't it?
You gained the star. You clearly have it what to be successful. In the full game, earn your full sky and unlock new room types such as the kitchen. You take things for new things, so can the ambience through these doors. When you've had enough, click finish demo. Oh, we still got some time. Oh yeah, we doing it. We doing the dang thing. I'm so glad I got that second tap. I am so glad I got that second tap. Every door. Battle for swamp. Not a bad little chunk of change we made. Not a bad chunk of change. Give everything a nice sweepy. Made our little money. Looks like we made a profit yesterday. Yeah, we did. Storybook.
I presume you're the employer of this establishment? I represent a service that matches employers with desperate job seekers they can exploit. The tiny woman peers up at you through thick-lensed glasses, smiling brightly. Mind if I drop off some information? They'll work cheaper than your current staffers, I can promise you that. They're desperate for employment. You'll barely have to treat them like people. Glancing around, you notice one of your staffers listening in with a disquieted frown. She shrugs. Suit yourself. Not every business owner has the killer instinct required to thrive in the capitalist feeding frenzy. But I wish you the best of luck. Don't get eaten. Waving.
Girl, bye. I'm happy with my elf, hobbit lady, and my skeleton. My skeleton homie. All right. Oh, we're sweeping. We got this thing under control. We got this thing down pat. host 100. Oh yeah, we have. Yes, I like games like this. This is chill. Looking like I think we could stand to wrap it up here. Like I said, I got a few games I can cover after this, but I think I will wrap up. What now? Why we got thumbs up? Did you like the Skella homie? Where's I was gonna say where's Cuthbert? Everybody getting the little sweeps. They get the little sweeps out. Get the sweeps out. Wiping down the counter, sweeping down, putting their PJs on. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap it. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Yeah. Plus, we got some new applicants. Okay. Duly noted. But we'll see that. We'll dabble more into that when the full game comes out. All right. So I think I'm going to, you know, wrap it up here. Check, check, check.